This is Nikki from the Paint Project, and today I'm going to do something totally different, so I hope you bear with me. What we're going to do is we're going to repurpose a canvas in a way you may not have thought of. So, and this I think is better than or similar to a fine art print. And this picture in particular, it has a couple things that, or a few things that I don't like in it. For one, the composition I'm not happy about, and the colors are much more rich over here as opposed over here. However, I did spray it with a gloss varnish. I used the aerosol spray and not the liquid, and I really like that a little bit better. I feel like I get a nice smooth coating over it. So anyways, as you can see, which I hope you can see, the colors are really, really beautiful in here. I mean, you can just see this. It's just so pretty. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take apart this canvas. Now, I've already dismantled it from its frame. And this is a deep edge frame. I get these from Jerry's Artorama. And this would more so be the front. And this is the back that I took off of it. Or I took it off. So I'm going to set this aside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose it. And I have some raw canvas, and I'm going to restretch it on that frame as a practice piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these matte frames, and I am going to use it as a viewfinder and cut out some beautiful pieces of this picture. So, all right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut the edges off. Okay, so let's just keep cutting this off. Oh, these scissors are nice, huh? And this is going to go on my website for sale. And my website will be done this month. It was not as easy as it seemed to be. So I'm really excited about it. I've been working really hard on getting it finished. I have to do some little minor details with it, and that will be it. And I will let you guys know as soon as it's ready. All right, so we're going to set this aside. And okay, so now we have the canvas piece. So what we're going to do is let me see what sizes these are, guys. Let me get my thing out. So these are a 5x7 frames. And I also have the back on them for them as well. And these right here are 8x10. And then this one is, I'm not going to say, 11 by 14. So I have a few different sizes. I don't know if I'm going to use this one in particular. Well, maybe. I don't know. That's very, very pretty. You know, what we're going to do is we're just going to turn this around a few ways. And we'll mark what we want. That's really pretty, actually, is it? I don't know. It's going to be hard to make some good decisions. So let's just keep going. Okay, so this is the 5x7. And what I'm looking for actually is kind of the rule of thirds. So basically, we have something right here and a resting space, and then we have more of the composition. But these can go any which way. But I'm going to go back here because I really, really like this. Right here. I think it's very, very pretty. I don't know. Let's see. Let me turn this around a little bit. And I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video. Let's go down a little bit further. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see if we can go this way with it. Let's see here. Yeah. That's really beautiful. There's a fly in here and it's buzzing right by my ear and it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I really like this right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut around the picture frame. See how far we can go over with it. There's a lot more of this side that I really like. All right, let's just do it. We're just going to go for it, right? Let's just go for it. Okay, let me get, let's see if I can find a good pencil that I can mark with here. Let's see this. I'm going to just gradually, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll cut that piece out right there. And then we're going to glue them to the back of the canvas. Or I'm sorry, to the back of the board. Yeah, that's going to be really pretty for a picture. And just pop it in a picture frame and it's going to be so gorgeous. And I really don't like painting over pieces that I've already done because they just don't turn out as vibrant and all that stuff. So, you know, it's just not for me. But they are good. You can keep repurposing a piece and you can keep repurposing a piece and use it as a practice piece as well. So let's see where we're at right here. Yes. All right, let me show you guys up close. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Or you can also turn it this way as well. So pretty. All right, I'm gonna set this one aside. All right, let's find another one. Let's do a little bit of a smaller one. This is gonna be really hard now because we took that big old chunk out. But I think these are really pretty up here. Let's get a bit of a smaller one. I really like that. That's really pretty. Yeah, let's do this one right here. Let's go ahead and cut out this one. We're just going to be brave today, guys. I hope I can see that. Yeah, I can. Barely, but good enough. All right, let's cut this guy out. And I will go over with you how we're going to stick them to those little backboards. I hope you can see me. Sorry if I'm going off camera a bit. Yes, that's really beautiful. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I'll show you right here. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's that one. All right, and let's find a couple more. Now, this one we can go in a little bit. This side is really light over here, but it's still nonetheless very pretty. And I personally like this. I think that's really gorgeous. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of this burgundy color in here. Let's see if we can go this way. Yeah, let's do that one. That's really beautiful too. Very simple. I just like the colors of this. I'm going to do another picture with these colors in it. Let's do this right here. This is really pretty. This really took up a lot of space. And then we'll do a couple smaller ones. And I'm just using a, it's called Wolf's Carbon Pencil. Just so I can kind of see where I'm at with this. And it is a little difficult to see with these darker colors. So let's do this. And I'll just cut along. Let me scoot up here so you can see. All right, there we go. Shoot. Come on, work with me here. Okay, there we go. Why am I getting stuck? Oh, there it is. I see now. My lights are super duper bright. Where's that at? Let's see. And if you do this, just take your time, don't get in this big rush. Just so you can, find the really pretty pieces in here. Okay. That's a little bit better. There we go. Oh my God, that's so pretty. This would even be pretty as a bookmark, honestly. That might be another idea for another day. That is so beautiful. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and I'm going to trim around the edges with it. I have a cutting mat over here. All right, let's go ahead and cut this piece off. That would be a really cute bookmark. Maybe I'll just use it for some personal pieces. They're pretty. All right, let's see what else we can get out of here. So I have some more of these 5x7s. All right. Let's see here, guys. That's really cute. Yeah, let's go ahead and that's really pretty too. Let's do one of these also. Wait a minute, let's see what's right here. Huh. It's so hard to pick, but I'm just trying to utilize what I can out of this. Let's do that. That's really pretty. It's very simple. And that will, let's see, we'll cut it right there. so cute. Okay, guys, let's see what this one looks like now. There you go. So pretty. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, so there's nothing I'm going to do with this piece that has a little booger in it. But I'm going to try to use a couple more of the 5x7s. I'm going to toss that. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 good pictures out of here. I think that's pretty too. Very simple. Let's see if we can go right here. I really like this like petal. Let's go right here, and then I think we'll be done. Let me see. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I wish somebody was here to tell me what to do. All right, we're just going for it. This is beautiful anyway. Let's go ahead and cut this out. All right. Now, I bought these matte frames on Amazon, but I will tell you the bags they came with were all smashed up. They were bent, and let's be for real, that's not very presentable. And I'll show you those in a second. All right. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, let me bring it up here for you so you can see. Okay, so what we're going to do next, give me 1 second. I'm going to get a couple things together, and I'll be right back, and we're going to go ahead and glue them to the backboards. All right, see you in a sec. Okay, guys, so what I did is I went and got some other supplies. I got my regular gel gloss, and I am going to glue these, so to speak, on these boards right here. Let me grab... See, I'll just use my catalyst wedge, and I think I have a second one under here. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit of this, and then we're just going to spread it just kind of evenly. You don't need a lot because you don't want it to spew out the sides. And then it'll also have the support of the frame as well. But we just want to make sure that it's not going to come off. All right. And on here, let me wipe my hands off. I don't want to get that on the top of the picture. Okay. And then we're just going to set this right on here. There we go. Let's put the frame on top. All right. And that should be really it. Let me bring you in for a close-up. Show you how beautiful that is. And I really hope that you get something out of this video. Maybe it piqued your curiosity, that you're sitting around and looking at canvases and you don't know what to do with them. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of it. And then I'm just going to get a couple like spray cans just to give it a little bit of pressure. That way we know it's going to stick well and it's not going to come up. So really, everybody, that's about all I got. I'm going to bring you in for the close-ups for the rest of them. And like I said, I hope this helps you. And I hope you, really get something out of this video. Leave me something in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, guys, 1 second, and I'll bring you down for a close-up. Okay, so I'm sorry for the glare, but let me bring you in for a close-up. All right, here's one of the little ones, and here's another one. Look at the shine on that. Isn't that beautiful? And that's why I hate just letting it sit there, and I didn't know what to do with it, and it just dawned on me the other day. Cut it up. And here's the fourth one. Isn't that really pretty? And the fifth one is right here. I did the large one with you where we glued it to the back of the board. And also, before I forget, I told you guys I bought these on Amazon, and the matte frames are fine, but I ended up having to buy the package that it goes in. These, they're called Crystal Seal, and I got them from Jerry's Artarama. But the ones that I got from Amazon, they were all just beat up and bent up and all kinds of stuff. So I don't suggest getting the plastic bags from Amazon. I do suggest getting from Jerry's Artarama because they package them really well, and they package them black because that's how they're supposed to be. So, okay, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me. I really, like I said, I hope you got something out of this video. And hey, if you don't know what to do with the canvas, cut it up, make some beautiful pictures out of it. And, give them to your family and friends or sell them. Do whatever you want with it. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.